press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update.
The Ministry of Defense aims to buy high-tech sniper rifles for Army. The Ministry of Defense has launched a global hunt to procure an advanced sniper rifle with thermal imaging night sights and a strike range of 1,200 meters. A request for information has been sent to international and Indian weapons manufacturers. The new rifle will replace the Indian Army's ailing Soviet-era Dragunov guns. As per the Army's field requirements, the Ministry of Defense has decided to procure about 5,500 advanced sniper rifles with night sights. The procurement will be carried out in phases and the desired quantity must be delivered by the supplier within 6 to 18 months from the day of signing the contract, a senior official with the Ministry of Defense told TOI over phone. ISRO to launch 30 satellites in one go in December. The Indian Space Research Organisation, ISRO, said on Monday it will launch 30 satellites in a single mission on board its Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle, PSLV, in December. The mission, whose main payload would be Cartosat-2 series Earth observation satellite, will be the first PSLV mission after the unsuccessful launch of navigation satellite Ariane-1H in August. We are planning our next launch in the second half of December, all things are in place. It will be a satellite of Cartosat-2 series along with other co-passengers, ISRO Chairman Kiran Kumar told reporters in Bengaluru. PSLV C-40 will be used for the launch from the spaceport in Sriharikota, about 100 kilometers from Chennai. The mission will be a combination of 25 nano-satellites, 3 microsatellites and 1 Cartosat satellite, along with maybe 1 university satellite, ISRO officials said. Russia and Japan eye big contracts as India mulls adopting amphibious aircraft. Seeking to reap benefits from the Indian government's amphibious plan to make air travel accessible to its middle-class population, Russian and Japanese manufacturers have offered to sell their seaplanes to India. The amphibious planes would go a long way to solving India's connectivity issues in the hinterlands where existing infrastructure does not support the landing of aircrafts. The manufacturers have also proposed adopting the Make in India route to locally manufacture the seaplanes in collaboration with Indian manufacturers if the contract value allows them to do so. Meanwhile, India has agreed to a trial of a Japanese seaplane. The trial is scheduled to start by the second week of November in Nagpur in the state of Maharashtra. The Russian firm Burov has also expressed interest in supplying 50-seater amphibious planes. India's Minister of Shipping Nitin Gadkari said that the proposal is at the initial stage and it may take some more time due to various regulatory clearances. India has a huge potential in seaplanes that can overhaul connectivity. A Russian firm has approached us to supply 50-seater amphibious planes which have multiple uses, from passenger and cargo transportation to firefighting, rescue and defense operations, Nitin Gadkari said. Make in India, joint venture of ISRO and private firms to launch rocket by 2020. Private industry in India will soon be playing a vital role in building launch vehicles, an area that remained out of bounds for them so far, with the Indian Space Research Organisation, ISRO, having begun work on forming a joint venture, JV, with private firms, which will launch a rocket by 2020. ISRO Chairman S. Kiran Kumar said on Monday that while groundwork for this has already begun for a Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle, PSLV, JV, the space agency is awaiting clearances to form the same, which will help ISRO increase the number of launches per year. Kumar said that ISRO, which presently does about 8 to 10 launches a year, is aiming at doing 18 per annum, which cannot be achieved without private participation. ISRO presently has 40 operational satellites in different orbits, but Kumar said that the requirement of the country is much higher. Kamov choppers, Indo-Russia JV may sign contract with GovT by early next year. An Indo-Russia joint venture is likely to sign a contract with the Indian government early next year for the supply of 200 Kamov lightweight multi-role military helicopters to the armed forces under a $1 billion deal. Various aspects of the project to supply the Kamov Tu-2060 helicopters were discussed during a meeting between Defense Minister Nirmala Sitharaman and CEO of Russian Helicopters Andrei Boginsky. We discussed all aspects of the Tu-2060 project. It was agreed that the contract should be signed in the beginning of 2018, Boginsky said. In October last year, India and Russia had finalized a broad agreement to set up a joint venture between Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, HAL, and two Russian defense majors, Russian Helicopters and Rosoboronexport. The joint venture will produce the Kamov helicopters. India is procuring Kamov choppers to replace its aging Cheetah and Chetak helicopters. The JV was registered in India earlier this year. As part of the intergovernmental agreement, Russian helicopters along with Rosoboronexport